Alright, I've been somewhat successful in taking wood out of the body. I went deeper here with Forstner bits. And I cleaned up this bit of the shelf here with the router. And again, all Forstner on the inside. So first, I forgot about my oscillating tool that I used to cut up my test jig. So I used it to cut a nice square inside my tape. And then I used the Forstner bits. And then I went back in with the router and cleaned it up. Fits like a glove. It's like I couldn't have hoped for anything better. And then we got the little channel for that wires to come out of there. So I have got plenty of space to put my little foam underneath. And it goes in there. It's only like 3/64ths, 3 millimeters thick, and I've got some tiny little screws that I'm going to put under there. So the one remaining thing left, still hasn't come today, is the Amazon trucks. They usually come after 5 o'clock. What time is it? It's 4:45. Sometimes they come in the morning, sometimes they come after 5. Alright, so it's pretty dirty. And it's going to need a full buffing and cleaning and stuff. So now that I've got that there, it's a wonderment of what will I do about the battery box. You know, I think I could have managed this if I had remembered the oscillating tool. Bought a set of Forstner bits for 10 bucks. And hand dremeled the rest of it. I think I could have made it work as well. I wouldn't have got the bottom as flat necessarily, but I think I could have made it work. But hey, I have a router now. I want to be able to get the battery wire oh yeah, when I was filling these holes for the bridge, oh, 2 of them, I got to have 2 of them line up. When I was filling these holes for the bridge, is it this one? Yeah, that one goes all the way through the body. Imagine my surprise when it went down and down and down. Okay, so I think what I've decided in the meantime is to, I tried all the pick guards with the Wilkinson, and although I can make the white one work with a tiny little bit of shaving, I think I'll just keep this tortoise for now. I have the option to change my mind later. But I'm looking underneath there and I'm thinking, that's quite shiny and fairly pretty compared to all the scratching and the stuff that's on it now. And since it's not actually going to be with the maple neck and, you know, anyway, figure, that pick guard can be my version of it without having to go through filling up all the pick guard holes and filling and then re-drilling all them. So I'll minimize my work and we'll get it to go. Let's see what we're going to need for this. Try not to cut myself with my scissors today. When I fired up the router a couple of days ago to give it a test, I was worried about the router biting me. And then when I was cutting open the plastic bag, I nicked my finger with the scissors. Irony. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. It's going to sit right on top of there. I'm going to put like 2 little screws in the corner there. We are home free. Yeah, that's going to work out just hunky-dory. And then if we put this on, kind of like that rat's nest is a problem still. See? Oh, you never know it was there. Geez, I hate work like that. Right, Eric? Look what showed up. It showed up. Okay, so the internal is 30 millimeters and the length is 56 millimeters, but oh no, wait. The opening clip needs an extra 2 millimeters at the top to be able to get the top of the box closed and be able to get that in and out. So instead of the 56, it's the 58 long. Well, it's 58 and, is it? 58 and a half. We'll say it's 59. So 30 by 59 should be the hole I'm looking for. And we should have the beginnings of a battery box. Now what I didn't know was the depth. What I didn't know was the depth. The depth, how do you do the depth on this thing? Let me see if I can remember. Zero that out, and then you bring this down like that, and then you bring this down like that, and it's 20.53 millimeters, so let's just say 21. And if we go to inches, it's 0.808. And God only knows what 0.808 is. And maybe some other people. 0.808. 0.808. 0.808. It's roughly 13/16. So we'll just say 7/8 of an inch for the depth. Yeah, 7/8 of an inch, and we definitely have 7/8 of an inch, you know, body clearance around. Let's see what this does. Yeah, so it's deeper than that, but it's definitely not deeper than this cavity. And there's plenty of body left once you've got the 7/8 in there. So no danger of being able to go through because this is pretty deep. That goes all the way down to 1.5 inches, so no problem there. So 7/8 of an inch deep. Alright guys, that was a really dirty job, let me tell you. But the battery box is made, works. Wire goes through the corner down there and it's going to come out inside the jack cavity. Trying to get it to come through here was way too far, and the angle would have had to come something like this, which would have been way too long to try to go through there. And my long bit was a brad bit and not a regular bit, so I'm thinking, why isn't this working? And it took a long time, slow and steady, to get it through there. So I decided to go this way. Now I'm polishing up the back, and I've burnt off most of the harmed, you know, scratched up. Yeah, will it go in the light there? I can't hardly tell. Hard on black. But I went to the compound and I went to the medium brush pad, and it worked pretty good on these two corners here that were being damaged by running back and forth. I'm probably going to need to do this a little bit more over here, but this one's coming up pretty good. So the most important thing I want to do is get this back done. So I want to touch this up because I slipped with the oscillating tool. I want to put a dab of trim clad on it, and also I want to dab up the fill-ins that I did down here to blacken them up underneath the bridge. So that's what I'm up to, and it's like, listen. Yeah, this stuff is a really good cleaner. Ooh, look at this. This is only the compound. I mean, look, it even took up the stuff that was under the pick guard. Wow. And the abrasions that I had here are almost 100% gone, just from my pass tonight. And you know, I can almost live with that. What was I going to touch? Oh yeah, I gotta touch this up. I cannot believe my good fortune tonight. And after I do these touch-ups, I am gonna, oh geez, it's already 10:30. The time just flies by when you're having so much fun. I just wanted to, tiny little touch-up here. On the back. I slipped out of the crack that I had been doing with the look at that, my sweat's already on it. And now I don't want that to get touched, so we're going to just put a little bit of tape right there. Which corner is it? It's that corner, right? We'll just put a little bit of tape there to hold it up. And we're just going to put a little dab here on the top of all these holes. That'll just make it look nicer. I like we're going to be hidden by the bridge, but still. I'm going to touch up the holes I'm going to put the screws in anyway. Just because I'm here. And I can. Yeah, dropped it. There's a scuffing all around the bridge cavity as well, which wasn't me. I didn't ever do it. All right. I think we'll just go with that. Yeah, the buffing went well. And I'm going to relook at it again tomorrow, and I might even give it another go in some of the areas. So we'll pick it up tomorrow.